Another day, another adventure. The best kind of Lindor Lints that you'll ever eat in your entire life, okay? These are the peppermint cookie, not the regular peppermint cookie. These ones are elite. I realized I didn't tell you the story about these the other day, so we'll just rewind quickly. Last year I was on a van trip. And at the end of December, my best friend and I decided to take Betty, my cargo van, down to Arizona. We were only gonna go to Utah, but it was cold in Utah, so we decided to keep going. And on the way back, it was pretty cold in Salt Lake, so we stayed with a friend's parents. This is not a friend I knew super well, but this was like a friend that, like, my best friend knows super well. They're like the sweetest, kindest people, like the sweetest, kindest people. We get to their house, they're so kind. They like make up a spare room for us, which they totally didn't have to, just like super, super sweet. This is a new house. It's a gorgeous home. I don't have white things in my house, I think for obvious reasons, because you know, your girl here, yeah, I couldn't keep it clean. Like the whole, people that have white or cream colored couches, I'm like, do you never eat on your couch, or do you never eat in general? Do you not go outside? How do you keep everything clean? Because I don't know, I function different. It needs to be washable. I don't do so well if you can't wash it. The night before we stopped, and I think we had to grab gas or something. We stopped at a gas station and they had Lindor Lints, and as you can tell, these things are my crack. I love them. So I grabbed a few while we were at the gas station. Next morning, Beck had to grab something from Betty, and she comes inside into the cream, white, beautiful new home. And she comes inside, it's like 6 in the morning. She's like, Madison. I was like, what? She was like, where are your pants? She's scream whispering at me. And I was like, what do you mean, where are my pants? And she was like, where are your pants from last night? I was like, they're with my other dirty clothes. So I like go grab them. I was like, why? What's up? She's like, go get your pants. I'm getting scream whisper yelled at 6 in the morning. I go get my pants. I was like, what's up? There is a melted Lindor all over the butt and down the leg of these pants. There's melted chocolate all over them. I'm like, okay. She's like, there's melted chocolate all over the passenger seat, like all over the passenger seat. Gold stars. This feels so fitting for just me existing as a human, but also like wildly inconvenient, because now I'm replaying, oh my gosh, did I sit down anywhere last night? When we got in, I'm thinking, like, I'm praying to God right now that I didn't sit on anything. We like go take a look, didn't sit on anything. Thank God it was just standing. So that's like a small save, but then I was like, how did neither of us notice this? I just like walked around and talked to these people for an hour with chocolate all over my butt. That wouldn't have looked like chocolate. If you didn't know, that would have looked very different. So there's our first Lindor Lint story. Welcome to, we can start a whole series of melted chocolate disasters, reasons I don't have white furniture. This happens all the time. Anyways, it's time for us to go on an adventure. That one was, I think, probably one of my favorites, but anyways, let's go. Naturally, we're in Utah. I was gonna go to Starbucks or grab an energy drink, but Swag, you guys, I'm going to Swag. If you've never been to Swag, we're down the whole soda thing. It's a whole thing here. Canadian, so okay. This is new, the whole soda thing. Okay, well, great place to come here. Perfect. So we have like a bunch of our different sodas, the popular sodas, Coke, Pepsi. We put flavors in it. Make it interesting. Do you want to pull forward again? Perfect, thank you. Well, what sodas do you like? I'm normally a Dr. Pepper person. Okay, good choice. It's not on the menu right now, but my favorite one's the Spring Fling. So that's strawberry puree, vanilla, and coconut cream. Okay, let's do that. That sounds great. So many cookies. Thank you so much. You as well. Okay, fam, first sip. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Elite. That one, elite. It's like kind of fruity, so good. So good. I'm just recently a Dr. Pepper person. Also, I'm just recently a soda person. I was never a soda person before, but I've recently been exposed to soda. And Raising Cane's Dr. Pepper is better than everywhere else. And the soda shop thing is just different, but so good. I don't know what you believe in. I don't even know entirely what I believe in. But I will say this much. The road wasn't that great. There was 2 ways to get here and I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go. And then there was one way that I hadn't been like on that road at all before. So I was like, I'm gonna go this way. And then I realized most of it was on a gravel road. It wasn't a big deal, but I was like, oh, this road's like pretty rough. Quite literally had that thought 45 seconds later, grader coming down the road. I was like, whoa. So I don't know who's running the ship, but thank you. Thank you to whoever's running the boat around here. Much appreciated. At the trailhead now, just getting my shoes on here and getting ready to go. Sarah's been marginally poorly behaved on the way here. Like, she's fine, but like she got like a little bit warm at one point, which she's been doing from time to time lately. I replaced my thermostat before I left, and when I say I mean like I did, not like I took it somewhere. It's the How Hard Can This Be gene. And when I initially replaced it, it did not help with her overheating. But then I burped her. Thank you, YouTube. And that made her happy. I'm wondering if I maybe need to just check her coolant level. So I'll probably do that when I get back. Friendly reminder, you can't do that when your vehicle is warm. She wasn't overheating though, so I'm not super worried. Also, the older that I get, and just the more that I drive and whatever else, I get much less worried for things than I used to. My younger self would have seen that little needle rise and just been so concerned. Not anymore. I'm like, it's just warm a bit. Not worried. And it was only when she was going uphill, so as soon as I flattened out, she's fine. She's fine. Okay. Packs on. I recognize this is unruly. I don't need anyone in the comment section to say anything. They just change a lot within the month. And I'm just at the age where I don't care. I kind of showed this on the drive a little bit, but you can see Zion from here and it's so pretty. So beautiful. I think I'm just getting into the beginning of it. So it was sandy and such all the way here. Now we're getting to some rocky bits. And I'm excited. I've never been here. Utah's just a very neat state. There's like so much to see, so much to do. So hot. Oh, cool. Hey, I'm jazzed. This is so cool. Like, Utah, you're just always doing your thing. One thing I often get questions about, don't mind the out of breath as we hike and chat, is my divorce. And then I pair that with, if you've been around or you've picked up, I've mentioned this a couple times, that was not my first marriage. It's something that in no way am I proud of that, but in no way am I ashamed of that. Shame is like something we have to work through because it's a feeling that doesn't serve us. I only ran into one other couple on the way here, and I'm just saying, they said it was kind of cool. Yeah, they were like, yeah, it was cool, but like they weren't ecstatic. Am I the weird one? Like, this is fucking incredible. What the heck? What the heck? Where am I? That's the thing with Utah. You just like walk anywhere and then it's like, bam.